From venom that can drop an elephant to the world's scariest serpents, here are 16 striking facts about King Cobra snakes. Number 16. Pretender to the throne? King Cobras are feared throughout the world and are the best known of the cobras. Despite their common name, King Cobras are placed within a separate genus, of which they are the only member. Thanks to that, they are not considered to be a true cobra species. Number 15. Cold-blooded cuisine. There are a couple of reasons why they've been given that royal title, and we'll discuss a few of them along the way. But one big reason why they've been crowned king is that these reptiles are known for attacking smaller king cobras, or any snake for that matter. They prey only upon cold-blooded critters and can just as easily consume highly venomous snakes like the Krait, in addition to constrictors like pythons. But if serpents are in short supply, then the king will feed on lizards and larger rodents. Did you know that in rare cases, this venomous species will constrict its prey? Number 14. Cobras of choice. Since king cobras are one of the most iconic creatures found in the animal kingdom, maybe it's no surprise that they are the national reptile of India, and they can feature prominently in the myth and folklore of many countries, including Sri Lanka and Myanmar. By many accounts, they are the snake of choice for snake charmers, although the Indian cobra is also employed for that purpose. Those animals can measure more than 7 feet long, 2.1 meters, and are heavy-bodied snakes. Did you know that the snakes are actually deaf to the charmer's music? They're reacting to the shape and motions of the flute. Number 13. Crowned heads. Aside from the size, king cobras have several traits that distinguish them from other species. For one, their hood is more narrow and more extended, but a great way to identify them is by the pair of large scales located at the back of the head. Those are only found on the king. Did you know there are 11 large scales found on the animal's noggin? They have a crown-like appearance, so that's another reason for the majestic title. Number 12. Supreme serpentine intellects. There's plenty of evidence to suggest that these creatures have one of the sharpest intellects of any snake species. Some cobra wranglers claim that the animals display a definite strategy when attacking other snakes, and they can adapt their strategy on the fly. Some zoos have claimed that the kings can escape from locked cages. Did you know that there are claims that these snakes can remember the faces of humans that have killed cobras? What's more, they're said to hunt down the cobra killer for revenge. That's more of a myth. Still, we'd advise that you always be kind to cobras, just in case. Number 11. Royal hunters. Like other snakes, this species uses its forked tongue to collect scent particles that are transferred to sensory receptors in its mouth. It's often likened to the human sense of smell, and they use it as a means to locate prey. They can also use vibrations in the earth to track prey, and their eyesight is keen for snakes. Experts say they can spot moving animals at 330 feet distant, that's 100 meters. After biting their quarry, the snakes use their highly flexible jaws to swallow it whole. Number 10. Where is their kingdom? If you're not so eager to meet up with the world's longest venomous serpent, you might as well skip this segment. Otherwise, king cobras are distributed throughout the Indian subcontinent, as well as into Southeast Asia and regions of East Asia. In addition to India, some of the countries they populate include China, Indonesia, and the Philippines. The snakes tend to prefer areas located near the lakes and streams of dense highland forests, where they like to occupy trees or bushes. Experts say their populations are threatened by deforestation and ongoing demand for them in the international pet trade. Number 9. Line of succession. As large and intimidating as the king cobra might be, it's not the only scary cobra out there. So we'll exercise some royal privilege to talk about some other cobra species that might succeed the king should it ever give up the throne. And we'll start with the forest cobra, which can grow to around 10 feet long, 3.1 meters. Not as long as the king, this one is nevertheless recognized as the longest true cobra. They're found mostly in areas of Western and Central Africa. They're noted for delivering large quantities of venom that can kill a victim within 2 hours of being bitten. Number 8. Philippines Cobra. Continuing now with this creature, which is found in the Philippines, which you probably already worked out. They can grow to more than 5 feet long, 1.5 meters, and have a stocky build. But this reptile has a defensive display that even the king might envy. It can accurately spit its venom at targets almost 10 feet away, that's 3 meters, and it aims for the eyes. The venom's neurotoxin can cause paralysis within half an hour. Number 7. Caspian Cobra. And wrapping up our look at some other cobras is this beast, which is found in Central Asia. Did you know that this one is regarded as the most venomous species of cobra on Earth? That's really saying something. According to wildlife biologists, the mortality rate for untreated bites can reach 75%. That's the highest rate for any species of cobra within this genus. Now, let's not keep the king waiting and get back to the title snake of this episode. Number 6. Royal Bite. The fangs of a king cobra measure about half an inch long, that's 10 millimeters, and are affixed to the upper mouth. That might seem short, but if they were any longer, those choppers would jab through the bottom of its mouth. In addition to injecting venom, the fangs are angled backwards, which helps push prey into the reptile's stomach. Number 5. Queen Cobra. Did you know that king cobras are the only species of snake that is known to build nests for their young? And their version of a palace is zealously guarded. While these snakes can be non-aggressive, nesting females will attack without provocation. Leaves and other debris are gathered by her to create a mound that can contain about 50 eggs. Sometimes the male will stick around to share in the guarding duties. The mother only departs the nest after the eggs have begun to hatch. But there are no worries about leaving the newborns all alone. That's because the babies already have venom that's as potent as an adult's. Number 4. Defense strategies. King cobras are known for being aggressive, but wildlife biologists say that rep is not entirely deserved. Some specimens encountered in the wild have been documented to have a placid nature. In fact, the animal is noted for trying to avoid confrontation and will escape whenever possible. It becomes notably aggressive only when continually annoyed or provoked. That's when the animal rises with its hood extended and starts to hiss loudly. Their hiss is often described as a growling noise due to its low pitch. When it goes into attack mode, the king can strike forward from a long distance and deliver several bites in a single attack. Number 3. Very vicious venom. The king cobra's venom has a reputation for being lethal, and it's well deserved. The animal can inject large quantities of the toxin through their hollow fangs, with an average amount exceeding 400 milligrams. Neurotoxins attack the victim's central nervous system, which can eventually result in paralysis and coma. Cobra venom can kill quickly, often within 30 minutes of being bitten. Exactly how powerful is their venom though? A single bite from this beast can take out 20 adult humans, and their bite has been documented to kill elephants within hours. If there's any good news, it's that people have been bitten and lived to tell the tale. But for that to happen, the victim must receive immediate treatment. Number 2. King-sized. Without a doubt, king cobras are the longest venomous snakes on the planet. The largest individual specimens documented have exceeded 19 feet, 5.9 meters long, and weighed around 28 pounds, that's 12.7 kilograms. When fully grown, their coloration can depend on their locality. Specimens found in China can be black with white or yellow stripes. Those found in India are typically green with yellow bands, and those native to Southeast Asia will usually range from yellow-green to olive-green. So what do you think about our look at king cobras? While compiling this episode, we couldn't help noticing that a lot of things have been named after cobras. That includes cars, alcoholic beverages, healthcare laws, and G.I. Joe villains. If you come up with some more examples, let us know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Cheers! Number 1. Natural enemies. As we've seen, king cobras are some supersized serpents with deadly venom. Thanks to that, king cobras have very few natural predators, but there is one creature that can give it nightmares. Mongooses are small, cat-like carnivores that have an immunity to snake venom. They are known to hunt and kill any type of cobra, and that includes the king. Mongooses are agile enough to position themselves to deliver a fatal bite to the cobra's back. Humans also threaten the snakes since the cobra's body parts are often harvested for use in traditional medicines. But maybe the king would rather an encounter with a human before a mongoose. What do you think? Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.